Good morning, my lovers. I'm back out on the fields and I've got a banging signal down here. Sounded like cack on the surface. Let's see. And it is cack. Oh, it's cack. Ugh. I thought it was going to be epic. Right, on to the next. I only have to get rid of these tassels, look. I have to tuck them in. Yeah, I've tucked them in. It was a banging signal. Oh, I got a lovely signal down this here hole. 43, 45, 46. Oh, it could be epic. It's deep. It's a good sign. I think it's going to be a pot mend. Is it a pot mend? Or something else? It's got an unusual shape about it. It's a piece of lead. I think it is a pot mend. Yeah, I think it is. It's just sort of like got an inner sunken bit. So this could be medieval, Roman. This could be really old. Yeah, so I reckon this was used to fill a sort of like a big chip maybe. It's got a little strange hole in the middle. So probably a big chip. There's no pottery jammed around the edge. Right, lovely jubbly. On to the next. Oh, look at that. Look what I just found. It was a bit of an iffy signal. I thought I'd have a go at going through all my settings just to see if I could go a little bit deeper. Shall I show you the settings I tried to go deeper with? Right, I've got it on auto. But if you find a deep signal, switch it to manual, right, and it can see a bit deeper. But I've got it on auto because there's power lines nearby, and it's a misty day, and there's lots of, the grass is wet, and sometimes that doesn't work with a big coil very well. It sort of diminishes the depth of the detector. So I got it on auto just because of the power lines. But if I do get a deep signal, I'll switch it to manual. Right, I've got it on low trash, deep, response pitch hold, because sometimes you get the pitch hold, you can hear the threshold breaking with it. You can hear like a crack. So yeah, that's oh no, let's go back. What have we got on? I've not got ground balance enabled because that can also affect depth. So if you enable ground balance, you don't get such a deep target. Done that one already, yeah. Volume limit 30, because I'm deaf as a post. No. It was a windy day yesterday and I had it quite loud. So that's more or less it, I think. Oh, hold on, let's go back. Oh, I've got it on. These are my normal programs, slow and low sometimes, but I just stay on fully open because, you know, you see more with it open. But sometimes if I get a come on, go back, a very noisy field, like lots and lots of iron in the ground, I've got some discrimination I put on, just a bit, and that just helps with the you know, the constant iron noise, like grunting, like constant grunting, because you can get a bit miffed with it after a while. Right, that's basically what I've been doing. Oh, I got 2 signals and they sound epic. 44, 46, and another one over here somewhere. Ah, that one's a bit higher. I'll go for that one first because that one looks like the better signal. I don't think it's deep. It sounds near the surface. Probably a coin spill. Perhaps the farmer's dropped a few coins. Ah, is that it? That's it. It is a piece of squashed copper pipe. Oh, that was giving me such a lovely signal. Oh, yeah. Oh. That's a bit of a lower signal, so it's not as... The other one was right up in the corner, this one's down a bit. So it could be another target entirely, you know. Could be a gold coin, like what John found. John, the Scottish detectorists. Still down there. Right there. Oh, I can see something that looks like copper. There's going to be another bit of copper pipe in it. It's a coin! There we go, it proves it, it proves it. If you get two signals that sound very similar to each other, and you think you've got another bit of shredded can, it's always best to dig up the other bit of the shredded can. There we go, look at that. Oh, yeah. Right, let's see what's on here. Right, first coin of the day. Looks like a George the Third. Or second. Right, I'm going to let this dry up a bit, give it a bit of a rubber dub and get back to you. Woohoo, a coin! There's Britannia. It's a bit smooth. I don't believe this field. I've been detecting it for about 4 years. And there's his bust of King George II. Yeah, I've been detecting it for about 4 years and I'm still finding things. It's only about 5 acres. But what I'm doing now, as opposed to what I used to do then, is I swing that coil very slowly, even though those signals were banging. If you swing like a banshee, you'll miss stuff. I've seen people with deuses swinging so fast, it's like unbelievable. In fact, I know someone, don't I? If you were to swing a lot slower, you'd find more stuff. On to the next. Oh, I got something down this here hole. Sounds a bit iffy. Could be a hammered coin. Ooh. It's deep. It's deep. What's that there? Oh, it's a pesky button. When I saw that stuck to the back, that's usually hammered coins do that, but no, it is a pesky button. Concaved or convex. Oh, it's got something on it actually. Right, yeah, it's definitely got stuff on it. Right, I'm going to get this cleaned up and get back to you. Well, just had a chat to one of my landowners. Yeah, nice little chat. It's always best to chat to them. What am I saying? Is always best to chat to him. That don't make much sense, does it? Anyway, there is a pattern on there, but it's a little bit wasted. Something in the middle there. Look, see these sort of like almost flower marks. I think it probably is a flower. Does that look like? Looks almost like VI there. No, I don't know. I think it's got a little bit of a pattern around the edge. Right. Nice full erect shank. On to the next. Oh, sounds coinish. Right, we know what it is. Let's just turn that off. No. Hey. Oh, I can see that That must have been a nail or something. But I can see a bit of dark soil there. Let's get you around this side. See a bit of dark soil just here. Is it a coin? It is! It's not another one, no, that's just the impression. I got another coin. Oh, I can see meat on this one. Right. Yeah, I'm on a new permission to... Oh, not a new permission, it's an old permission. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's an old permission, like I said before. I've been on there for a little while. Oh, look, it's mint. Well, I don't know mint, but I can see stuff on there. Look at that. Look at that. I can see the date. 1739. Come on, is it going to focus? I think it's focusing. 1739. Right, I'm going to get that cleaned up and get back to you, but that is in lovely condition. Look at that. I don't think I've ever found a George II in such mint condition. I've never found one looking like that. 1734. That is epic. Look at that. Even this side is a little bit worse, but still in really good condition. Wow. I was watching Quarter Hoarder yesterday, and his coins were coming up toasted. But he would be dead chuffed with one looking like that. That is amazing. That is the find of the day so far. Wow. Oh, I'm not far from that coin in epic condition. Right there. I reckon I'm right on it. Oh, is it a musket ball? Is it? No, it's not a musket ball. That was a rock. Right. Oh, I can see something. I think. Did I see something? Maybe I didn't see something. Should be right on it. Ah, I can see it now. Let's get you down the hole. Is it a coin? It is. Oh, perhaps it ain't a coin. Hey up, what's that? That's a funny shape. Ooh, that's an old spoon handle, methinks. That is an old spoon. That's a 1500 spoon. Oh, I'm having a good day. Right, that is a spoon handle. Look at that shape. That's probably a Tudor spoon. It's been silvered, so it was silver plated at one time. There's no initials on there, but I reckon that is a pretty old spoon handle with that weird looking triple bump on the end. Right, detect around here, so if I can find a spoon bowl. I suspect it's probably from maybe a fig shaped spoon. But yeah, that's old. I'm close to where I found the spoon handle. Could be the bowl. Is it a bit of lead? Must be spoon bowl. Is it just a piece of pesky lead? It is. Ugh. Oh, this was giving me a squeak like it sounded like iron. You know, iron can sometimes sound good. I can see dark soil just there. Oh, I can see an edge. I think I got another coin. I have. That was flat. Wonder why it was sounding so rubbish. Let's just check the hole. No. Oh. I'll check that in a minute, but it just might be a nail. Looks green. Greeny. Could be not as old. Ooh. Just splurging dirt all over it. Right, I'm going to get this cleaned up off camera and I'll get back to you. Got 3 coins in one day. What's going on? Oh, I think it's a William. Look, there it says GV and not GEO. GV. So I think that's a William of Orange. So late 1690s. And on the reverse you can just about see Britannia. But it's one of those sort of like fat Britannias. Almost looks like there's a date there. Look. Looks like 69, look. See it there? Look? Almost looks like a 9 there. Or 97. So maybe 1697. Right on the edge of the coin. I think I've had one of these before. It's got the date on the reverse. So yeah, epic. What a day. Right, on to the next. God, I just found this. Now, I don't think it's a crotal bell. But it has got a loop like a crotal bell, but it's got it's copper. It's like a coppery colour. So crotal bells are not that colour. Plus, look at the curvature. If that was a crotal bell, it's too steep. It would be like, it'd be out here, wouldn't it? It'd be huge. And crotal bells are usually made of something else. They're not like the coppery colour, are they? They're sort of like, I don't know what they're made of. They're definitely not green. Crotal bells are definitely not green. And we've got that sort of turquoise green there. So that usually implies that it's older. So this could be one for the fines liaison officer to identify. With that strange loop at the top. Right, lovely jubbly. On to the next. Oh, I got another coin. Another one. Let's take my specs off for this one. Now, it's very small. It's not a spendable, unspendable half p, is it? It might be. It might be an unspendable half pence. Because it is very small. Very crusty. Oh. God, sounds like we're at the seaside. Right, give this a quick rubber dub on the old trousers, as John would say from Scottish detectorists. A rubber dub. And I'll get back to you. I might need a bit more of a rubber dub. Oh yeah, it is. You can see those weird marks. Come on. See those weird marks there? Yeah, it's an unspendable old halfpenny. Can't spend these anymore. But I remember them. I don't know what we used to be able to buy for half a p. Not much. Oh, I better make this the last video. I've almost used up my card. I might have to get another card out to film the little teaser video I make beforehand. God, I thought this was going to be iron. It sounded just like iron. It must be iron with it, I think. Iron in the same hole. What's that there? Oh, it's just a bit of wood with a staining of the coin on it. God, I've dug some coins today. Let's just turn that off. Oh. Oh, it's like being, I've already said, oh, I got a red flashing light, I got to change the card. I have filmed so much stuff today. Oh, another coin. God. Well, I suppose we are a little island, well, little-ish. What's that? Is that a hole? Oh, it's just a bit of dirt. Right. Oh. I'll get this cleaned up and I'll have to get back to you, and I'm going to have to change the card. I've used up a whole 32 gigabyte card. I do carry spares, so there's no need to panic. There we go, look, that's the coin I just found, up against that coin I found earlier. So it amazes me how that was flat in the ground, so it amazes me how that one's managed to get totally toasted. And this one is in mint condition. Look at it, same coin. Right, on to the next. I was just heading back towards the bicycle and I got a signal right here, and I think I can see it. I can see it. There it is. Ah, it's a mouse sluice. It's a sluice for mouses when they're prospecting for gold. Some sort of farmyard thing. Yeah, make a very it would make a very good mouse sluice though. Yeah, it's a mouse sluice for prospecting for gold. Inside here, there's some more sluice things in there. It must be something like it sort of goes like that, doesn't it? It's probably got a cog that fits onto this, and it does that. It's probably something off a thrashing machine. So it's got these holes. Look, this one's bent over. So it's probably something that goes backwards and forwards inside some sort of farmyard machinery. And there's also a sort of a sluice in there, but it's full of mud. Well, I think that's about it for today, unless I get another signal on my way to the bike. Oh, what a day, what a day. I'm definitely coming back here. What it is, I think what it is before I was sort of like veering away from the power lines, but I've noticed that setting on the metal detector, it's called auto sensitivity. So, you know, like you can adjust on most metal detectors. You can set the sensitivity on the CTX. You can click one called auto sensitivity, and what that does is it sort of moves between the different sensitivities, looking for exactly the right one to pick up the coin. So it sort of moves between the sensitivities. It's a pretty epic little setting. And what it also does is it absolutely kills power lines, which there's a great big like 7-phase job over there, like you know the great big metal towers with the 3 lines on, one at the top and 2 on the sides. I've got one of them, and if I get anywhere near those cables on manual sensitivity, it's like oh, it's a nightmare. So I've been using it just under power cables now on auto sensitivity, and it is like quiet as a church mouse. Should have done it years ago really, but anyway, I'm not one for reading the manual. I don't know, I do know other people that don't read manuals. I like to sort of discover things. Oh my god, you know, because my brother's an inventor, my sister's a school teacher, she probably reads a lot of manuals. I don't bother. So I like to discover things and then kind of, oh, I could use the machine in that kind of way, like, you know. Anyway, I'm waffling here, I'm waffling. I've had a great day. I'm going to head off to the pub for a couple of jars of, what am I going to have? Reverend James. It's my new favourite beer, Reverend James. It's a really nice beer. Right, I'm being blinded here by my light. Can you see the shadow on my bicycle? Because it's dark. Don't look dark on here. You know, the field behind looks quite bright. But if I don't put a light on me when it's dark, the camera will start to blur the image, that's not very professional. Right, I'm off. Cheers!
Oh, the rain, it rains all day long. Bode Riley, oh, Bode Riley. And the northern wind, it blows so